In this week's edition of the CPCA, we kind of meet up with a Nolan brother, I guess we'll have to call him. 9 current CPCA drivers are in Calgary for the next few days for the GMC Rangeland Derby. That's leading the Canadian Tour. Last year's semifinalist, that's Vern Nolan. His brother Shane could be a dark horse candidate. Emmett Murphy has more in this week's edition of the Inside the CPCA.
It was a slow start to the CPCA season for the Rapid View veteran. It took him 8 days to run back-to-back penalty-free heats and has had an astounding 10 outrider penalties already. But he's confident in his team.
We're not too worried about that. Like, we got a good deep barn with the outriding horses. Like, when we hit Calgary, we'll be good. We got 5 of them with us, and we're gonna have a good show there.
Nolan plans on sticking with his outriders, brother Mick Nolan, Jamie Labakane, Dale Mitswing, and Casey Knight. But he has been shaking up his stable, hooking endless combinations of horses.
It's just a matter of time. I have 31 horses in my stable, so I was just trying to get through them and find out some combinations, and I found a few now. I had 3 nice runs here with 3 different outfits, so we're looking really solid for Calgary.
Nolan's latest outfit change has been dynamite. He moved his right wheeler to left leader and promptly set the new track record in Little Pine.
I set my whole season up so I try to get them to peak right now, and it looks like they are. It was the same scenario as last year. You know, maybe a little slower start than everybody else, but you're just coming on at the right time, and that's when you want it to be ready, is right now.
While he looks ready to compete in Calgary, he has ground to make up in the CPCA if he wants to return next year, as he sits 3 spots out of the top 8.
We got 6 shows after Calgary with lots of race days, so I'm not panicking at all. I have lots of horsepower, and I was just trying to get some combinations that could be really, really contend in Calgary.
Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
Inside the CPCA, the view from the barns, the wagon box, and from the track. Ignite your adrenaline.
It's the longest 8 seconds of your life, and local bull rider Denton Edge will be showcasing his talents at the Calgary Stampede next week.
Especially this year being the 100th anniversary of the Calgary Stampede, and being one of the invites, top 20 in the world, I guess, gets to go there, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to go and have some fun and hopefully have some good luck.
Edge qualified under the Stampede's new format by finishing in the top 4 in the Canadian Pro Rodeo Association standings. 20 competitors from all over the globe will be in southern Alberta for this event. Edge has taken it easy this season in preparation for Calgary.
So just enough to kind of keep the rust off, and it's been going good. Just, you know, like last year, I've been picking away, going to the bigger rodeos and staying on my bulls and doing all I can, and it's been working out. So I'm feeling good. I'm not beat down and sore and tired from going so hard, so I'm ready to go to Calgary.
$100,000 in prize money is available to the winner, which can put a little pressure on a rider, but unlike his namesake Edge, he finds ways to keep himself calm.
Like I say, family and kids, and they keep my mind occupied for the most part, and then you just gotta, you know, be cool and have some fun and just go out there just like any other day at the practice pen, more or less, and just do your job and ride your bulls, and guys should come out of there with a little bit of change.
To lacrosse, no team was better than the Vermillion Roar this regular season, a small accolade, but the team is putting their early success behind them and gearing up for a first-round matchup with a familiar rival, the Wheatland Extreme.
I told my guys that 14-0 doesn't mean bugger all when you get to here.
This is definitely going to probably be our toughest game all year, in my opinion, coming up here this weekend.
The Vermillion Roar finished atop of the standings, undefeated in the regular season. But in a one-game playoff showdown, one thing is for certain. The Roar aren't taking the Extreme lightly come Saturday.
They're good, they know they're good, and they want a little redemption from the 2 games we've beat them so far. So I'm looking forward to it. I think they are too.
They got a fast team and they hit hard. They make good plays. They always save their best game for us. And we probably save our best game for them too.
Well, our passing definitely has to be on its game for sure. Kid Scotty's a fast team, and we got to be that much faster.
The Roar have only had 3 games in which the team has allowed double-digit goals, 2 of those contests involving the Extreme. The Roar must contend with the likes of the McAllister brothers, both Brant and Brennan, and Tyler Boyer, all 20-plus goal scorers.
I don't know if there's any way to shut anybody down completely, but we got to be aware when they're out there. We got to be aware of what they can do, and have to keep our focus great and make sure that we're on them.
Well, we got a solid team all around. We don't have one weak link anywhere. So basically, if we just play our game, keep a solid defense, we can shut those three down as best as we can.
The two teams square off tomorrow night in Vermillion. Game time at 8:30.
The Lloydminster Twins and Border City Blue Jays were in action at Legion Ballpark. The Twins were hoping to stay atop of the league with a win, while the Jays were trying to sweep this season's series. Jays up 3-1 after 1 to the 4th. The Jays looked ready to pad the lead. A walk by Matt Laurie puts 2 runners on. A single in the next at bat would load the bases with just 1 out. But Laurie, he'd manage to get out of this one cleanly and stay safe. Teams traded momentum after that. The Jays give up back-to-back walks, and they easily score a run here. The Twins 5 unanswered to win a tight one, 6-4, and stay atop of the league standings.
The biggest thing is just staying with it and staying persistent, and it paid off for us tonight. Balls found some holes, and there's a couple plays that they couldn't make, so we were able to put some pressure on them, and we got some results. So.
All games also playing in the NSRBL. The Lloydminster Juniors improved to 9-2 with a win over the St. Walburg Reds. Midwest Expos now losers of 5 straight. They lose to Standard Hill 6-3. Elsewhere, we had Unity take on the North Battleford Beavers. No contest in this one. Unity winning it 8-1, and the Wilkie Brewers edge out the Kindersley Raiders 6-2.